This is my entire budget to dropship for this week. And no, I'm not allowed to use it for any type of advertising expenses. But my goal for this video is to try and create a profitable store by the end of this week using only $50 as my budget. Let's do this. So here's the rundown for this week. All right, for step one, I need to find a product that is so cool that even my super frugal roommate named Jake may even want to buy it. Step two, I'm gonna have to build an even cooler website to sell this bad boy on and make sure that we actually convert some customers. Then step three, I need to get this product out to as many people as possible without spending a dime on any form of ads. And finally, step four, either go get myself a juicy meal from Cane's with my profits or wallow in self-pity for the next week. Sounds easy enough, right? All right, so step one, since I cannot spend any money on advertising, I need to get my product out there to as many people as possible using only organic methods, meaning attention spans are gonna be at an all-time low here. Therefore, I need a product that will literally stop people in their tracks and ask themselves, where can I get me one of those? And after roughly a whole day of searching, I finally came across this lighter that has a flame so big it almost looks like a lightsaber from Star Wars. And I mean it, this thing is literally a jet engine. And for that particular reason, I figured this would be a decent enough product. When I went to AliExpress, I found that I can source one of these torches for a little more than $15 after taxes and shipping. I plan on selling these for $25 to $30 and make shipping $4, but give customers the ability to get free shipping, making our profit range $10 to $19 for every lighter we sell. But I went ahead and ordered a couple of these lighters from Jeffrey. Thanks, Jeffrey. Now you may be wondering if I just spent my entire $50 budget on these products, and to answer your question, no. I mean, not exactly. Personally, I don't like the idea of buying an item knowing that I'm gonna return it later, but I gotta do it for the challenge, so I'm hoping Mr. B can forgive me. But it's time for step two, build a cool website. I spent a decent amount of time forging this store because I want it to look as original, authentic, and professional as possible. And I love the lightsaber theme we have surrounding these products, so I figured it would be genius to call them lighter sabers. Yeah, that seriously does not roll off the tongue easily. But here's the final look of my store though. Since all of my reach will be through short films, you know I made sure the mobile view looked as crisp as possible. But this is where my first actual expense comes into play. The domain lightersabers.com costed me $15, so we are down to $35 left in our budget. But don't get too sad because the good news is I ordered these products a couple days ago, so I actually have them in hand now. And let me just say, wow. These lighters actually live up to the hype, and I just feel sheer power when I hold them in my hand. So great news is that these are not cheap pieces of garbage. But this leads us to step three, sell these bad boys. Now reminder, I cannot spend a dime on advertising. So my game plan is to upload viral worthy videos 4 to 5 times a day to different platforms like TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Instagram Reels. That way I have the best odds of getting views or even going viral to send more people to my store. I've already created new accounts for all these platforms, so it is time to get these videos out there. I will keep you all up to date day by day until the end of this week. But really quickly, if you have an e-commerce store and are selling online, then you need to make sure you are using BeProfit. What this does is it ensures that you're keeping track of all of your store's analytics, aka your product cost, your ad spend, and most importantly, your profit. And it does all of this in one place. That way you can keep track of everything very easily and keep your margins as high as possible. Not only that, but the app features custom reports and cohort analysis. Seriously, it is an essential tool to have if you want to be successful in e-commerce. So make sure to click the first link you see in the description, which will give you 30% off your first 3 months with BeProfit using my code NICK30. It is a must, but back to it. Day one, I did exactly what I said I was going to do by uploading 4 to 5 times a day on each platform. And by the end of the first day, these were our stats. With small traction, as you can expect, we got no sales our first day. But the good news was that even though it's not much, we still got some visitors into our store. However, the next morning, I actually woke up to something very surprising. My YouTube Shorts had actually taken off a bit, which amazed me because I went to bed with all these numbers being 0. I still had no sales though, but I wanted to keep this momentum going. I kept uploading for the next couple of days, which was bringing in only a handful of people into the store, but my numbers were dwindling. And by the end of day 3, I was getting frustrated. For some reason, my uploads on both TikTok and YouTube were getting absolutely no views views whatsoever, meaning that the algorithm had shadow banned me, which had really upset me because I felt like I had done nothing wrong. On day 4, I woke up to no views still. Being so fed up with these shadow bans, I decided to take drastic measures and buy myself a new phone. Well, hear me out. I feel like I've created way too many accounts on different platforms using this phone right here. So much so that anything I create or upload will automatically get flagged in the system and not be shown to as many people. Now, this isn't a for sure thing, it's more of a theory I'm testing out. Anyways, I've got my new phone and I've already taken down all my accounts except the Instagram one because it's somehow still getting some views. But I've replaced them with new ones. Now I'm going to start uploading once again. I'm hoping we'll see a difference in performance and actually get some sales this time around. Alright, for day 4, I spent the majority of the day just trying to get on each algorithm's good side and upload the best content possible with my new phone. And looking at our stats that night, it seemed like a good enough reset. However, I only had 3 days remaining until the end of the week and I still haven't made a single sale. Meaning it was critical that I figure something out and do it fast. Day 5 rolled around and I woke up to one of my YouTube shorts hitting 23,000 views, which got me really excited. However, when I went to check my store, still no sales. Looking at my TikTok account, it was starting to pick up more views and it felt like each video I posted was getting me closer and closer to going viral. Each video was starting to hit around 1,000 views and I even had one hit 26K, but still no luck. For my Instagram account, I had one video do fine, but it has been all crickets over there for the majority of this whole week. And by the end of day 5, these were our store stats. Day 6 came and I was uneasy. I needed to get a video trending today or else I'm like 95% certain that I will be labeled as the biggest failure on YouTube. But throughout day 6, I was still getting a decent number of views for every TikTok I posted and even my older ones were picking up traction. However, I believe a huge factor that is absolutely crippling my sales is the fact that I don't have a direct link to my store in my bio. Because since I don't have 1,000 followers, which is the requirement to have the link, customers are having to swipe out of TikTok, go to a different app, and manually type in the store name, which isn't frictionless. And the end of day 6 looked the same as the rest. But I kept pushing forward and posting content all the way up until day 7. By the end of the day, this is what we were left with. As the challenge was wrapping up, I was sitting on my computer editing and thinking about how terrible I did in this challenge, let alone all of my challenges I've done. When literally out of nowhere, I got my first sale for $25. Sure, it was 22 minutes after the challenge had ended, but I'm counting it. Making our total profit for this challenge -$7. Oh well. But thanks for watching. Make sure to check out this next.